Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here tonight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
In the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 1 win, no losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Prime Time. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 25 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, the Giant. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta, your referee.
Ready? Ready?
Well, he made a ton of noise by winning his UFC debut by KO. Now the challenges get tougher. We'll see what he can do with it here tonight. Obviously, he made a ton of noise in that aforementioned UFC debut. Tonight, we'll see if he can continue to make his rise as he starts to take his shots at some of the guys near the top of this division. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the tops. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. And he landed the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Big elbow there, lands. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Oh, what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact. He didn't like that left hand.
Oh,
John.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Then he's out. Oh, nice job to get back up again. You don't want to hang out on the ground with this guy.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, that the hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Punches blocked. Wow, huge head kick.
You gotta dig deep here.
And he connects there with a punch, so best you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Back to the feet.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh!
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts by beating him on the...
Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh! Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that right eye.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to the feet.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Big knee lands there.
That knee hurt him. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Back to the feet. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over. Oh, my goodness.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout.